So we're going to leave our regular grammar unit for today. We're going to start with lesson 140, which is all the way on page 277 if you looked in your homework assignments list. And we'll get to our unit on adverbs shortly, but we're going to take a break and we're going to get to actually something that would be useful in this time of quarantine and review writing friendly letters. So on page 277 today, we're just going to go over the reminders of what the parts of a letter are. And I have a lovely sample here. Lovely. So page 277 in your language books, follow along as we read through together. A friendly letter does have a purpose. Notice it says it can be written to share news, to give help and encouragement, to give or accept an invitation, or to thank someone for their gift or for their hospitality. Let's say you've stayed with a relative on vacation. A friendly letter has 5 parts, and you've learned these before, but we're going to go over. First of all is the heading. A lot of people skip this part, but it does have a heading. Notice it gives the address, including the zip code of the person writing the letter and the date that it's written. It doesn't have the name, as your name goes down at the bottom. But just a reminder, and this is not a real address, I just made it up because this is going on the internet, folks. We don't give out real information. All right, so we have the address, we have the date the letter was written, that's the heading. Okay, part 2 is the greeting. Yay! And we never just put the person's name, we always put dear, okay? Especially when it's a friendly letter because it's someone we're related to or someone that we know pretty well. It's not a business letter. Usually follows the word dear and then the person's name. It is not polite to just use the person's name. Grandma, okay? Or, hey, grandma. We don't start with that either. Be nice, put dear, all right? Hopefully these people are dear to you. 3, the body of the letter itself. Notice paragraphs are indented, okay? It's not just a, hi, how are you? I'm good. Okay, bye. That's not a letter. This person has a whole conversation with their grandmother, okay? And that is the body. 4, the closing is a polite or affectionate way to say goodbye. And since this person is writing to their grandmother, they're going to put love. You could put sincerely. Other more formal ones, yours truly is a more formal one we don't use too often today. But sincerely or love are more common. Okay, but that's your closing, a polite or affectionate way to say goodbye. And number 5, the signature. Okay, and this person just added a PS, just for a PS. It means postscript. It's not really part of this letter, but here's a little extra blurb I'm going to throw at you. That's not required. It's just something that a lot of people do. And you might think of adding that to the bottom of a letter, and that's fine. But the main parts, heading, greeting, the body, the main part of the letter, your closing, and your signature. Those are the 5 parts that are required. Notice the first line of the body is indented and the first line of a new paragraph is also indented, just like it says in your book in this lovely example. Okay. Observing the following suggestions, we are going to get to that tomorrow. I told you today was going to be brief and easy, just to review over the lessons, and then tomorrow I'm going to give you the assignment that you need to follow, and we'll go over the second half to make sure that you followed those details. And that was it for lesson 140 today. Short, sweet, to the point. See you tomorrow.